Imagine this. It's Friday night. You've just gotten paid, and you're staring at your bank app. That paycheck hits. But after rent, groceries, and that unexpected car repair, you're already scraping by until the next one. Sound familiar? That's literally me. Or at least, it was me not too long ago. You're working a full-time job, but it feels like no matter how hard you grind, the money just evaporates. Here's the thing. What if I told you there are ways to pull in an extra $500 a week without ditching your 9 to 5? No quitting, no burning out, just smart, underrated side gigs that fit into your evenings or weekends. My name is Money Minutes, and I spend way too much time thinking about side hustles that actually pay off. If you're someone who feels stuck living paycheck to paycheck, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Look, most people assume side hustles mean driving for Uber all night or flipping burgers on weekends. Stuff that drains you and barely covers gas. But that's just not true anymore. In 2026, with AI and remote work exploding, there are underrated gigs out there that leverage your existing skills, require minimal startup, and can legitimately net you $500 a week part-time. We're talking 10 to 20 hours max. No fancy degrees needed. But here's what most people don't realize. According to a 2025 Bankrate survey, the average side hustler in the US is only pulling in about $885 a month. That's less than $200 a week for most. Yet, the top earners, they're clearing $2,000 plus a monthly by picking smarter, less crowded niches. Why the gap? It's part psychology, part math. Psychologically, we get stuck in analysis paralysis, overthinking risks like burnout or failure, which stops 43% of workers from even starting due to financial worries impacting their mental health. Mathematically, it's about compounding small efforts. $25 an hour times 20 hours equals your $500 goal. Today, I'm breaking down 6 underrated side gigs that can hit that mark without quitting your job. I'll give you the actionable steps, real math breakdowns, psychological insights to overcome barriers, and even stories from folks who've done it. We'll build from the more straightforward ones to the surprisingly lucrative hidden gems. Let's dive in. All right, first up, mystery shopping. Now you might be thinking, isn't that just pretending to be a customer and getting free stuff? Kinda. But it's way more structured and profitable than you think. This gig involves visiting stores, restaurants, or even banks undercover to evaluate service, then reporting back via apps like iSecretShop or MarketForce. Here's the thing. Most people dismiss it as low-pay errand running, but in 2026, with retail chains desperate for post-pandemic feedback, it's booming. Eye-opening stat. The mystery shopping industry is worth over $2 billion in the US, and experienced shoppers average $20 on the $30 per assignment, with bonuses for detailed reports. Math example. Let's say you snag 5 gigs a week at $25 each. That's $125, but stack on reimbursements for meals or purchases up to $50 per shop, and add travel bonuses. Do 10-15 hours total, including drive time, and you're at $500. Real dollar breakdown. Week 1, 3 restaurant evaluations at $30 report, plus $40 meal comp, $600 $210. 2 retail checks at $50 each, $100. Total $310. Scale up by joining multiple platforms, and boom, $500. Psychologically, the barrier here is the imposter syndrome force. Feeling like you're not qualified to judge. But look, it's empowering. Studies show side hustles like this build confidence through small wins, creating psychological detachment from your day job stress. Relatable analogy. Think of it like being a secret shopper in your own life, spotting inefficiencies everywhere, just like how you critique bad service at dinner. Actionable steps. 1. Sign up for free on apps like Bestmark or IntelliShop. 2. Complete their quick certification quiz. Takes 30 minutes. 3. Browse local assignments and apply. Start with easy ones like gas stations. 4. Submit reports with photos via phone. Story time. My buddy Sarah, a teacher, started this in 2025. She was skeptical, thinking it'd clash with her schedule. But by batching shops on weekends, she hit $600 her first month. Now, it's her fun money fund. This is where it gets really interesting. If mystery shopping feels too out there, our next gig is pure remote bliss. Building on that remote vibe, let's ramp up the creativity. Challenge to common assumptions. People think you need tech skills, but nope. It's about being average. Here's what most people don't realize. With e-commerce exploding, companies pay $10,060 per 20-minute test. Stat from Side Hustle Nation, top testers earn $1,000 plus monthly part-time, as demand surged 25% in 2025 with AI-driven site redesigns. Math. Aim for 15s per test, as 5 tests a day, 2 to 3 hours total. Ease, $75 daily, or $525 weekly. Real example, a 15-minute session pays $10 base, plus $5 bonus for video feedback equals $15. Do 35 sessions a week. That's overkill. Start with 20 for $300, then scale. Psychology angle, the force holding you back. Perfectionism bias, worrying your opinion isn't expert enough. But thriving in side hustles like this actually boosts main job performance by fostering empowerment and detachment. Analogy. It's like beta testing a video game. You're the player spotting glitches, making the world better, one click at a time. Steps. 1. Create a profile on user testing. Free, 5-minute setup. 2. Pass a sample test recording your screen/thoughts. 3. Qualify for gigs via demographics. 4. Cash out via PayPal weekly. Storytelling. John, an office worker, told me he started during lunch breaks. I thought it'd be boring, he said, but seeing my feedback fix real sites, addictive. Now he averages $450 a week. Now, you might be thinking, these are cool, but I want something more interactive. Enter gig 4. Look. Common myth. I can't draw or design, but with free tools like Canva, anyone can. Underrated because it's passive once uploaded. Stat. Printable sellers averaged £500, $2,500 monthly in 2025, with low competition niches like niche hobby trackers, booming 40% year over year. Math. Sell 50 items a week at £5,010 each, after fees. Egs, $250 to $500. But compound it. Upload 20 designs, promote once, and passive sales roll in. Example, $7 planner X, 70 sales/week equals to $490 minus $20 Etsy fees. Psych. The barrier is creativity freeze, that inner voice saying you're not artistic. But psychologically, creating side income like this reduces anxiety by building financial security, per experts. Analogy. Like planting a money tree. Invest time up front. Watch it grow without daily watering. Steps. 1. Brainstorm niches, e.g., fitness logs. 2. Design in Canva, free tier. 3. List on Etsy for £20 per item. 4. Promote via Pinterest. Gig 4. Virtual assisting, but niche specific. Like social media for local realtors or email management for e-com shops, via Upwork or VA networks. Here's the thing. General VAs are saturated, but niches, underrated gold. Stat. VAs earned £500 $2,000 monthly in 2025, with specialized ones up 30% due to remote work trends. Math. Charge £25 hour because 20 hours week equals $500. Example. 4 clients at 5 hours each, $125 per client. Psych. Objection. I don't have time. But juggling builds resilience, though watch for burnout. 43% risk from financial stress. Analogy, like being a backstage manager at a concert, keeping the show running smoothly. Steps. 1. Pick a niche, your job skills. 2. Profile on Upwork. 3. Bid on jobs. 4. Use tools like Google Workspace. Story. Mike in sales niched into CRM for businesses. Started slow, but clients referred more, now $550 week. This is where it gets really interesting. Our next gig taps into the audio boom. Gig 5. Editing podcasts, cleaning audio, adding music. Via Fiverr or direct outreach. Challenge. Assume it's tech heavy. Nah. Audacity is free. Underrated as podcasts hit 500 million listeners in 2026. Stat. Editors charge £50,100 episode, averaging $1,000 monthly part-time. Math. Edit 5 episodes/week at $100 each equals $500. Example. 2-hour edit is £50 hour equals $100. Psych. Barrier. Overwhelm from learning, but empowerment from mastery reduces job anxiety. Analogy. Like remixing a song, turn raw chatter into polished gold. Steps. 1. Learn basics on YouTube, 2 hours. 2. Gig on Fiverr. 3. Sample edit. 4. Network on LinkedIn. Story. Emma, a marketer, edited her friend's pod. Thought it conflict, but evenings only, $520 week now. Finally, the most surprising one. Crafting AI prompts for bloggers or marketers to generate content faster via freelance sites. Here's what most people don't realize. With AI adoption up 50% in 2025, prompt pros earn £30.50 per hour. Underrated because it's new. Math, 10 hours/week at $50 hour equals $500. Example, 5 clients, SX 2 hours, equals $500. Psych, fear of AI replacing jobs, but it empowers, creating detachment and thrill. Analogy, like being a wizard's apprentice, teaching the machine spells. Steps. 1. Practice on ChatGPT. 2. Offer on Upwork. 3. Build portfolio. 4. Charge per project. Story. Alex, IT guy, started for fun. Surprising how demand exploded, $650 week. Whew, there you have it. 6 underrated side gigs to earn $500 week without quitting. Remember, the math adds up, but psychology is key. Overcome barriers like stress by starting small and reap benefits like empowerment. 1/3 of Americans hustle, adding $83 billion yearly. Why not you? If you're frustrated with stagnant finances, take action today. Pick one gig, set up tonight. Your future self will thank you. Subscribe for more, comment your top pick below, and let's build that wealth. See you next time.